Hi, I'm Andy Webb from BeCleverWithYourCash.com. So in this video, I'm going to talk about something which is probably one of the most important numbers for you and your finances. It's your credit score. Now, you probably kind of know about it, but if like me, you might not have bothered even thinking about it until you applied for something big. For me, it was my mortgage about 5-6 years ago, but for you, it could have been perhaps a credit card or a loan. There's all sorts of things where this score, this number, is really important. Actually, the score's a bit of a misnomer. The important thing is the report, the data that's behind it. The score's more a kind of a health check, so you kind of get a sense of where you are. Are you doing well? Are you doing bad? But there's the data that's behind it that is checked every time you apply to borrow money. So the examples I just said just now, bank accounts, credit cards, mobile phones, mortgages, loans, the people who are going to lend you this money, even if you don't think of it as money being lent, they want to get an idea of your financial history. Are you a safe bet? Should they lend you the money? And they do that by checking these reports. Now, annoyingly, there's not just one report. There are 3 different reports from 3 different credit reference agencies. And depending who you're going to be applying for the credit from, they might check 1 or 2 of them. But the information held in them is all a little bit different. So you need to make sure that they're all up to scratch. Now, the first one is Experian, the second one's Equifax, and the third one's called Called Credit. And up until a few years ago, you could get free trials for each of them, but really the way they kind of got you was you had to pay a monthly subscription to get access to all the data and all the services. Now you can still do that, but now you can check each of them for absolutely nothing. And I think it's probably one of the most important things you can do, particularly if you've never done it, because if there's anything wrong with it, you need to take action. You need to try and get it fixed. But the only way to really know about it is you apply for something and get rejected, not great, or you be a bit more proactive and you look at these free services which will all tell you exactly where you stand. The first one is from Martin Lewis's Money Saving Expert, and it's called the Credit Club. This is brand new, and this is partnered with Experian. So if you sign up to this Credit Club, you'll be able to access all the information that Experian hold on you. So the bank accounts you have, the addresses you've lived at, any loans you might have taken out, any debts that you might owe. You might even be to find some ones which you're unaware of, maybe like old direct debits for old mobile phone contracts that you thought were sorted, but they've been bubbling away and somehow not come back to bite you, but they could. So sign up to the Credit Club and you'll be able to access your Experian file. And there's also some fantastic little extras that they've kind of developed in there to kind of give you an idea of how successful you might be applying for a credit card or applying for loans and things like that. So that's a really good one. The second one is ClearScore. I really like this one too. This is the data that Equifax hold on you. And you can kind of see your credit score as a little graph going across the months and the years, depending how long you've been signed up. And again, that will list all the information that Equifax have on you in their credit reports. And the final one is called Nodle. Now, this is through Call Credit. It's actually owned by Call Credit, whereas the other 2 are partnered up with the organisations. And it's still really important to check it, even though it is used less often by companies. It's still important. Like I said, check all 3 of them. So there you go. You've got Credit Club from Money Saving Expert, you've got ClearScore, and you've got Nodle. And I'll put all the links for those 3 in the article that I'll link to from the video. So you can go ahead, get those free credit reports, check them, make sure you're okay, and if not, start fixing them. I'm Andy Webb. This is Be Clever With Your Cash. Please do subscribe to the channel and come back for more videos.